When you first learned about scuba diving, you were taught, plan your dive and dive your plan. But then you quickly found out that most of your dives were not square dives, and therefore the dive tables are not very useful. divePAL is the perfect planning tool, as it not only allows you to easily plan multi-level dives, but it also estimates your gas consumption. Let's see divePAL in action by planning a dive together. But first, we need to configure divePAL properly. You only need to do this the first time you use divePAL. From the main menu, tap on the settings icon. Then select the measurement system you would like to use. In this video we will use Imperial. Then select your surface air consumption rate. You have three options: low, medium, or high. Or, if you know your exact surface air consumption, select Custom and enter the appropriate number. The SAC value you selected will be used to estimate your gas consumption in your dive plan. Tap back to close the window and return to the main menu. To start a plan, tap the Plan button. This is the main planning menu. Now you need to enter the maximum depth of your planned dive. Let's enter 100 feet. And the total bottom time, from the beginning of descent to resurfacing from the dive. Now you can select which cylinder to use for the dive. Let's select an aluminum 80. Okay, time to draw the profile for our planned dive. To do so, tap the Draw Profile button and enter the plotting screen. The screen is characterized by a large gridded area. This is where you design the profile of your multi-level dives. On the horizontal axis, we have the bottom time, while on the vertical axis, we have the depth. There are also two blue dots. They mark the beginning and end of your dive. Now, tap anywhere in the plotting area to design the profile of your multi-level dive. Let's start with the descent. In this example, we are planning the dive on the US Coast Guard Cutter Duane, so we will do our first stop at about 50 feet on the top of the wheelhouse to check on our buddy. Then we continue our descent to a bit more than 90 feet to the lowest deck. We spend some time exploring it, then we start our slow ascent, stopping at 15 feet for our safety stop. You can add points anytime you like. You can also remove an existing point by tapping on the point you want to remove. And if you tap the Clear Graph button, you can restart with an empty slate. Once you are happy with the dive profile you have just designed, tap the Analyze Dive button to analyze your dive. Later in this tutorial, we will look at how to use divePAL to analyze a dive profile.